to 12, raw vegan. Alright guys, I want to talk about a really important thing that's been going on with me is that I haven't weighed this less. Like right now I'm like bordering 170 pounds, a little over, a little less, probably a little over right now, but I mean, I haven't been this since I was like 18 years old. And right now I'm not as strong as I was when I was like as big as I was, but I'm like I'm almost there. I have way more endurance, way more speed, way more everything than that guy, but I'm not quite as strong. But I think the fact is that I'm at my lowest weight and still I am almost as strong as that guy. So when I will, and if I do weigh that much again, how much and what will that be? I mean,
it's gonna be a lot stronger by the sound of things. Alright guys, I had a couple things to say also.
Oh, let's go there. Jay told me the thing about the snake. I feel like we're like a newborn snake. Or not a newborn snake, a snake that's just lost his skin. And it's kind of fragile right now and it's time to get bigger again, for sure.
It's time to bring yourself back into the world and desensitize it. You know what I'm saying? All the bells and whistles are turning back on, and you get
the alarms in your body are just waking up. It's great.
So that's one thing also that I've been feeling a lot, guys. My body is starting to acknowledge things a lot more. Like it's acknowledging things I need more, mental things, physical things, food things, things that might gain me in life, like making a YouTube channel or just my whole body is becoming aware of everything around me. And this never happened before. And I'm much more dialed into my own needs as a person in life.
Yeah, you can look inside easier. It's just you just see everything with this new kind of vision. It's like simple vision. You can like, oh, I want this. Well, now I know what I have to do to get it. So you go after it.
Oh, you're very right. And with no stress and just being relaxed and like knowing that everything is on great timing. No one's late. I mean, people might say I'm late all the time or whatever. I don't believe in time or whatever. Everyone's always on time. If you're there, then that's the time you.
That's the time you were supposed to be there.
That's the time that you're there. It couldn't have been any other way because that's the time you've been there. So like, you can achieve anything. Just don't put stress on the situations in life. And like, okay, so I'm starting to see everything from like a clear mind and a clear standpoint, and acknowledging what things that need to be done, how to do it, where to do it, who you need to help you do it, and just you can see a blueprint on how things should be done and how things can be done effortlessly and stress-free.
You may think like it's so hard to do all this, like eating well and all this stuff. It's actually easy to do if you want to do it. And the fact is that we didn't start doing all this, didn't start doing working out or any of this for anyone else but ourselves. We originally started eating like went vegetarian, so I knew it was clogging my pineal gland, my thinking process. The energies of the animals were conflicting with my own, making my thing making me all scrambled. And the fact that we're doing all this for ourselves and not for any other, for like someone, we're not dieting to look good for someone else. It's just the fact that we can keep going and that we're not hollow at the end of the day, because like whether we have that person or not is why we're doing this for. And then if you don't have that person, then you're just gonna not do it. I mean, that's just, it's an incomplete way of getting something done.
And that's exactly what it is, guys. We're not looking for short-term gains here. This is a long-term plan, and that's why this is a foolproof system, and we're not gonna fall apart in 2 months or 6 months or have a relapse into this or that. It's consciously knowing what's good for us and what's bad for us and applying what we know to our actions.
Starting to think like, I'm not a genius, I'm not this high-level thinker, but I think Jay and I are geniuses at application. Now that you want something, do it. If you hear something that's amazing, if you watch a video on YouTube and you're like, wow, I never thought of something like that before, that's awesome. Then apply your life to that thought if you think it's awesome and see where it goes.